Hi everyone, it's Jenny. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So I've come on to do a mixed media page in my journal. So what we have got is, this is with Amanda from Scrimping Mummy. So if you know, if you've been following me, you'll know that I've been doing all these pages in my mixed media. And this week is a little bit different. It's called Dare to Be Different. So Amanda has given us the basics, which I've cut out already. And we've got Dare to Be Different, Let Your Light Shine. We've got this sort of steampunk looking girl. We've got these light bulbs, so I've fuzzy cut round already. And then this bigger light bulb. So those are our images that we're going to use today. However, she has not given us a backing page, which she normally does, because we are on week 14 now. She wants us to create our own page, which is a little bit exciting, but it's also a little bit daunting because I sort of don't really know where it's going to go. So what I've done, because I'm using my old calendar and there was information underneath, I've just glued on some plain white paper, and then I have gone over it with some just white gesso, so that, and I've let that dry, so we've got a base. So I'm going to roll my sleeves up, and I'm going to get my little gloves out because I know I'm going to get into a situation here. But also, so what I've thought, I don't know, this is what I'm thinking. I've got my Posh inks out. So I've got the rainbow inks. I've got metallic red, which it's not red. It's more of a sort of a purple metallic. I don't know why they call it red, because it's not. Then we've got the teal, metallic teal, which is lovely. I've got the metallic pink, of course, but that looks more sort of bronzy orange. But and then we've got the green. So those are the four I've got out. I've also got these glass paints. I've had these forever. And one is pink and one is blue. But I have previously used them, slightly watering them down. So I want to use them up because they're just sitting there. So we could have a go at those as well. I've also got out, I've got some Flower Soft, which I have actually got, I think. I've got yellow, but we're not going to be using that because you know me, I'm not a yellow. We've got a green, so I might just have those three colours out, the blue, the pink and the green. And yeah, it's very similar to Flower Soft, so you can put this on with glue or paint. We might use that. I've also got out some stamps because I'm thinking once I've done some colours on the background, I might want to do some stamps. So I've got this. I'll show you. They're only small, but I've got this one, this sort of crackle effect one, and I've also got this one, which I quite like, so I might use those. So I've got some blocks out. I've also got this line one, which I got out of this other set, which is, I've taken out this sort of squiggly line one. And then I've also got some splodges and some little circles. So I've taken all those out because I'm thinking I might use them. So I've got a load of blocks out ready. So I'm thinking let's just load these up. Now that one I think is only going to fit on that one, which is my largest block. So I've got a bigger one than that. These little splodges, they'll fit on the small ones. So I'll pop those to the side. That one will probably fit on there. That one will definitely fit on there. I might put the circle one on there as well, because if you're doing it together. So we'll have those ready on the side. These ones are only going to fit on the bigger blocks, I think. I don't think that's going to fit on there. And I don't think it's going to fit on there. But you know what? I'm going to make it fit on there because it doesn't matter that I've got a little bit over the edge because it's only going to be here, there and everywhere. And then I've got that one which will have to go on there. So after I've done, let's leave that big one out because those two won't use. We'll keep that for there. So I've got some black, just my VersaFine for that and those. So we'll see how we get on with these. And I might have to dry it and then come back. But let's have a look. But yeah, I've no idea what I'm doing here. So I'll get my little... Let me get my water if we need that as well. I'm going to take the lid off that so I don't spray it everywhere. Now, what I'm also going to do is get just an old plain piece of paper. And in fact, I think what I'm going to do is tear that in half, and then I'm going to put half under there. I'm just wanting to protect the edges here. And I'm going to put that half under there. So we've got some sort of protection. And then maybe that bit down there. Like that. So that's going to give us a little bit of protection. Right. So let's just give it a go, shall we? Now I did get, oh yeah, I've got another glove out. I'm not sure that I'm going to need two, but I might just do it with one hand, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to put a bit of water in the middle and just wet my sponge a little bit, because I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got an old makeup sponge that I use with these, but I really don't know how. I'm wondering if I should spritz the page first. So we've got the gesso on. Because I really don't know how this is going to come out. But she said, you know, just be brave. Ooh. So I'm just going to do a couple of... Oh, wow. Look at that. I actually really like that. Gosh. How cool is that? Whoa. Oh, it's going everywhere already. Look at that. How... I don't want to mess that up too much. Just spread that over a bit. Oh, I can see this is going to be a situation, isn't it? Let's try some teal as well. I'm just thinking about the colours on the light bulbs here, but I wonder if I should put some more water. Right, this is a right old situation, isn't it? Whoa, look at that. I hope you're seeing this. Let me just bring you down a bit. How that's coming out. That is so cool. There we go. Oh, hang on. Let me tip it the other way quickly. Let's tip it the other way so it doesn't go on that page. Let's just see. Oh, I should have got those out of the way, really. Look at that. That's quite a cool colour, actually, isn't it? I really like that. Right, I'm going to just get an old wipe because I don't want it going too far. Although it's gone everywhere. Look, it's all over there. I'm going to have to give my desk a good old clean afterwards. Right, so we've used those two. Let's have a look at this pink. How's that going to come out? But as I say, it's more of a... Getting it everywhere. I'm just using my finger now. There's no right or wrong way with this. You know, I do like that teal, I have to say. Let's try a bit of green. Right. just let that run a little bit. Let's go the other way. Oh, let me get those out the way as well, because I'm going to ruin those, aren't I? Do you know what I'm thinking though? There's a bit of excess there. Let's just have a bit of that, shall we? Oh yes, look at that. How that's come out. Wow. That was just my brain thinking, just give it a go. Just put it down and get a bit of that excess on there. Look at that. Well, that is different, isn't it? Dare to be different, as it says, the page. I'm getting it all over the next page as well. Let's go for that. Just take a bit of that excess colour off. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Look at that. Well, that is a fluke, people, because let's let that dry. That is so cool. Now I'm wondering, because I do want to get a bit round the edge, but I don't, I've got my, what number's this? I think this is an 8. Yeah, 8. Let's go for a little bit of water and just take a little bit of this colour and do it around the edges. I just want to get rid of that white that's around the edges of the light bulbs. But if I use all the different colours, just to give it a, and that can dry whilst we're messing about. Because I've still got some other colours to use. Those metallics are just lovely. Mix them with a bit of water. Let's have a bit of that teal. There we are. That just takes the edge off. I don't know if you can see that. That looks really good. I'm really pleased with that. Right, let's do that on the others then. And whilst we're waiting for this, this might dry a little bit then. I'm just literally getting around the edges. That white. Let's have a little bit of that pink. Oh, that is drying. That's drying quite quickly, actually. Well, I didn't expect it to come out like that, but you never know unless you try. Just gives it a bit of a different... Oh, we've got to have the girl as well, the steampunk. Oh, I'm taking that off now. The trouble is where I've put the white gesso on, which is a good thing, because if you put the gesso down first, if you make a mistake, you can just rub it off. If you're not happy with it, you know, just take it off, because the gesso will allow you time to wipe it off. I like that. I think I want a bit more of that teal. That's really pretty, that teal. Let's just give that another. I really have got it everywhere. Hey ho. It's not on me, so that's all right. I'm just going to go around the edge. Say around the edge. I want to get rid of all these white bits. So I'm doing a bit more on her, just to get rid of that white. There, that can dry. Okay, let's put that brush out the way. Right, I'm quite happy with that. I'm just going to see, if you blot it too much, it's going to take it all off because of the, yeah, it's taking it off, which I don't want. So let's have a look at this glass paint. If I put a bit in my pot, oh, hang on, I need a needle. It looks like it's clogged up. I mean, look, that's why I've put gloves on, because I'm getting in a right old situation here. Just going to take that off a minute just to do the needle, because I don't want to get it all over the needle. Let's just put that down, that glass paint. think it's yes, it's, I need a thin needle. It's got clogged. I haven't used it for such a long time. Hopefully that's unclogged it. Right, no it hasn't, so let's put the gloves back on. And let's just take a bit out the top. If I take the, yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a bit too much. Oh well. Oh well. Right, I'm also going to get a bit of the blue out while we're at it. I don't think that's going to, I wonder if that will squeeze out or whether it's, that's a bit blocked as well. Okay, let's have a piece out of here. Just squidge a tiny bit, she says. Yeah, this is glass paint, of which I used to do quite a bit of glass painting, but I don't anymore. Right, so, I don't know if you can see, they've come out. Let's just get those over there a minute, out the way. So they've sort of, I'm wondering how this is going to look. Do you know what? Not really putting much water with it. I'm just going to do some splodges. Really love this pink. No surprise there, is there, people? I might have to dry in between because just make sure you're getting the whole picture. Yeah, you are. That's good. I didn't want you to be... I mean, this looks an absolute mess, doesn't it? But I'm reckoning once it's dried, I wonder if this is what Amanda had in mind. We'll see when she has a... I'll make sure I tag her in this video just so we can see what she says. Do you know what? I'm really liking it. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to put that out of the way. I'm just going to pause it and get my dryer out and give it a dry. I don't want you to have to listen to that because it's going to need a little bit of a dry. So I'll be back in 2 ticks. Right, I'm back. I've dried the page. Now, I'm not sure if you can see. It probably looks a bit of a mess at the moment. I'll try and get it close. But the glass paint has bobbled. Do you see? Where I was drying it, which I think is quite cool. So there we go. That's where we're at. Now, what I'm wanting to do is get my background out. Let's have a look how this is going to turn out. Right. I've wiped off everything. I'll just do my... I'm sure everyone knows, but just remember once you've used your paintbrush just to reshape it. I'm sure you know that. Right, let's see. Made a bit of a mess there. Try not to make too much of a mess. Right. Oh dear. Got my finger already. Now, I don't know which pieces of this you're going to see. That didn't come out too well, did it? Let's try again, because I'm probably going to cover some of this up with the backgrounds. I'm going to get ink everywhere here, I expect. Let's just... Oh, that's better. Oh, I like that. Now, I've got quite a few that I want to use, so I'm only going to do a couple of each one. Now, let's see how this one comes out. This is that sort of crackled. Oh my goodness, that's my tummy. So sorry. I haven't had anything to eat yet. Too intent on wanting to craft. Right, let's just have a little look. Oh, I like that. Look how that comes out. Like that a lot. Right, that's that one. Let's try the other one. Oh, that's on a block already. Maybe then I'll put some of the bits down, because then I can do the splodges and the little bits afterwards. Let's see how that comes out. Yep, I like that. Let's do a second generation. I wonder if I'll get a third generation out of that. Yes, I did. Look at that. Right. Okay, so let me work out how we're going to have things, because I'm thinking I definitely want the light bulbs across the top. Like that. So, let me use this bit of scrap. And I'm going to use my glue stick for this. So I think that's going to be... So let's just glue this up. There we are. Now, hopefully Daisy's not going to bark. Be quiet, because I've just given her a woofer-loofer. Well, I call them woofer-loofers. They are loofah things. It's peppermint, parsley and coconut oil. Good for their breath. Let's just get my stamp and use that just to stick that down. Hopefully that will stick. I've put enough on there. I might have to go over it with a bit of glue by the look, because that's not sticking down very well, is it? Let me just get some glue and just pop some of that underneath, because that's not stuck very well. No, that's not stuck at all. Okay, so let's just glue it down then this time. It's probably because of everything I've got on there. Right, let's try that. Let's go back there again. That's better. There. Right, then we have got the girl and the light bulb. Now I'm thinking, I definitely want that there, I think. So let's get a good amount of glue on here. So I think that's going to have a little bit of difficulty sticking down. Let's get some glue on that. And then I'm thinking about there. Yep, like that. And then I think she is going to go there. Right, let's glue her down. Oh, let's get quite a bit on there. And then I'm wanting her just popping out there. See how that sticks down. I can always pop a little bit of extra glue on. Now look how that's come out. I'm hoping you can see that. It's so cool. Let your light shine. And then that's going to go there. And I just cut it at an angle just for a bit of a different bit of dimension there. And then dare to be different. We're definitely daring to be different on this, because this is... There we go, dare to be different. And then we can have that along there. There we go. Like that. Right. Now we're going to add some splodges, I think. So let me get my black ink out, because I can fill these little areas that I've got. Let's see how that's going to come out. Yep, splodge. Like that. Let's just wipe that. I want to use these circles as well and see how they come out. Quite like them. I'm going to go over that. Right, we've got a smaller one as well. I've got two here. I've got the smaller circle. Which I'm thinking, just go in. Let's do a third generation there. Let's try this one. This is a different splodge. Probably need to stop at some point because I think that looks so good. So pleased with that. One more. Let's wipe that. There. Let's put the lid on that. I'm thinking that I should stop now because something's telling me to stop. So there. I hope, yeah, I hope you like that. I think that's really cool, actually, how that's come out. I'm just going to bring you down a bit just so you can see. That's the, we didn't use the flower soft bits in the end. And then I'll just bring you along so you can see the end. There we go. And then if I just bring it up to you, I'm wondering if you can get the sort of metallic glaze there. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Dare to be different. Totally different, out of my comfort zone. Hope you enjoyed that. Please do hit the like button if you did, and comment. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, then please do think about hitting. It's free. Hope you enjoyed it. Take care, everyone. Crafty hugs, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.